Welcome back to the cooking video. I'm Chef Devon and we can teach you how to make something amazing. Just something beautiful and delicious at the same time. The tiger sushi roll. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get cooking. Alright, here we go. I'm going to take a mango and I'm just going to cut it up. Now you need 2 mangoes for this. Here's the first one. This clever device separates the core from the juicy parts of the mango. Now you're just going to remove the pulp from 2 whole mangoes. If you want more information about the tool I just used, check out the link on the top left corner of your screen. Once you remove the pulp, you want to just place this into your juicer. Here I'm just going to add all of it. The pulp of 2 whole mangoes. And then you activate it and extract all the juice out of those 2 mangoes. Just like this. Okay, once that's done, you want to add 4 large strawberries. And this is because the tiger is orange in color. So I'm going to add strawberries, which are red, to the yellow of the mango, which will combine together and make orange. And once that's done, just give it a little stir. Alright, now I'm going to take 160 milliliters of water and add 2.4 grams of agar-agar and 1 gram of locust bean gum. And then you have to blend these in to make sure they properly hydrate. Don't use a whisk, it won't properly mix the liquid with the gels. Alright, so the reason why I'm using 2 different gels is because agar-agar is brittle but very firm gel when it sets, and locust gives it flexibility. And together they work in harmony to create this beautiful effect. Alright, so now you add 240 grams of your mango strawberry juice into the gel mixture and then blend it together again. Once that's done, you just want to separate 100 milliliters of this to be used in a very different way. Alright, so I'm just going to separate this out and then I'm going to add 4 grams of squid ink. I'm just adding this to make the mango juice a deep black. So here I'm going to blend it in again and you're going to see it's going to turn a beautiful black, just like this. Okay, this is great because I'm going to use this to create the stripes of the tiger. Okay, so here we go. We got 2 mango juices, 1 black and 1 orange. Now you take your 100 milliliters of black mango juice and just place it into a pan and bring it up to a boil. Now you're going to want to keep moving it around like this with a flat spatula to make sure that the bottom doesn't stick and burn. Okay, and the key here is you want to bring it to a boil just like this, and then you turn the temperature a bit lower and you simmer it for 3 minutes. This activates the agar-agar gel. If you don't cook it for the right amount of time, you won't end up with the right kind of gel consistency at the end. So this is very important. And once it's done, you want to take a plastic tray and just place it onto your work surface. And then you want to place a silicone mat on top. This is so that you have a non-stick layer. You can also use cling film if you don't have a silicone mat. Okay, now I'm just going to take a spoon with my black mango juice and just streak it across the surface of the silicone mat just like this to create lines, just like the side of a tiger. So you just want to cover the entire silicone mat and just fill it up with streaks as much as you can. Okay, once that's done, you're going to want to put it in the fridge for at least 30 minutes so that the gel can set. And then after 30 minutes of it being in the fridge, you want to start on your orange mango juice. And here you do the same exact thing. You bring it to the boil and then you let it simmer. And constantly move it so you don't get solidification on the bottom of the pan. Okay, then you take a silicone mat out of the fridge with the hardened black gel. And then you just cover it with this new orange gel over it, just like this. And try to make it as thin a layer as possible. And for this you just pick up the tray and move it about and just move the gel into the spots you want it to be. Once you've fully covered the entire silicone mat with a thin gel layer, you want to put this back in the fridge for at least 1 hour to set fully. And then you have a beautiful sheet of mango gel you can add onto sushi rolls. Okay, so now you take a calabasa or a sort of pumpkin and you just cut a chunk out of it. More or less what you think you're going to need. And then you just want to boil this for 20 minutes so it becomes a little bit softer and tenderer so you can work with it. And after it's been cooked, you want to cool it down so you can handle it. Okay, so here we go. And I'm just going to remove a layer of skin from it, just like this. Okay, so here I'm just gonna slice a piece off, what I think I require to make the head. And then you just measure out the height that you need for to be as high as a sushi roll. So that's what I feel I need. And then I'm just gonna start carving it. Okay, so I'm gonna cut here a slit, what I figure will be in between the ears of the tiger. Okay, so this on the right hand side of it will be one ear. And here I'm gonna cut another slit on this side. And then on the left side of this slit will be the another ear. And in between will be the top of the head. And now I'm gonna cut the side of the ear. So I'm just gonna cut here. And then sideways. And now you'll start to see where the ear will be. And then I'm going to cut the other side exactly the same as that side. And now I'm going to cut the exterior of the head of the tiger. So a little round bit. And then at the bottom here will be where the paws will be. Okay, and I'm just going to copy that on the other side. And so now you have a round face with two ears on top. Now I'm going to refine the front of the head of the tiger just by cutting at a 45-degree angle like this. Okay. Now I'm going to refine where the ears are just by cutting them out. Okay, so that will be where one ear will be, and this will be where the next ear will be. And here I'm just going to separate the paws from the bottom of the jaw. Okay, there we go. And now I'm going to refine the jawline a little bit, just like that. Okay, and I'm going to separate the jaw from the bottom of the cutting board. Okay, great. Now I'm going to trace out where the mouth will be. So here's the mouth, and it goes down and down, and just before the bottom of the jaw it goes horizontal. Okay, there we go. Just going to refine the jawline a little bit there. Okay, now for the nose. So it will be like a V shape. So I'm just going to cut out a little V there. Yeah. And then the top of the nose. Okay, now I want to refine the nose so it comes out a little bit. So to do that, I'm just going to cut in and then cut away part of the face. And this will make the nose protrude outwards, which I think will look more realistic. Okay, just cutting away the face on the other side of the nose to make it pop out. Alright, now cutting out one of the eyes. And refining the other eye. Okay, and I'm just going to cut out the toes of the tiger. So I'm just going to cut two little V shapes into the paws, and this will refine and show the toes of the tiger. So now I'm going to cut out the mouth of the tiger. I'm just going to cut deep into it, just like this, around the borders. And I'm just going to start cutting in from the center and turning the knife to pull out the chunks that are now inside the mouth. Alright, so just separate them out just like this. Now to cut the teeth slots. Now I want the tiger to have two big white teeth. So I'm going to cut in two slots at the top of the jaw. Just one on one side and one on the other side. Just to hold the teeth later. Okay. And now I'm just going to add a little bit of squid ink on a plate and take a little paintbrush to fill in the detail on the face. Okay, so I'm going to start with the mouth. Just paint the inside and then paint the nose and then the eyes. There we go. And the ears. And then you want to do little patterns on the side of the tiger, which are just stripes going down. Just like this. Okay. And then on the side like this, fill the mouth a little bit more, and voila. Okay, now to add some teeth. All you do is take a little cooked rice grain and you just add it into the slot that you cut out earlier. Okay, now this is a little bit tedious, it's a little bit fidgety to try to get it in there. There we go, it's in. Okay. Now you add the other one on the other side. A pair of tweezers would be great right now, but I seem to have lost mine. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna use a knife here just to adjust it, just a little bit down, and then it needs to go a little bit deeper because it needs to be like the same as the other one. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, now you take another rice grain and you break it in half, and then you're gonna use each half in each of the eyes. So here we go. That's one eye, and that's the other eye. Okay, that's great. That's the eyes of the tiger done. Voila, now to assemble it. Alright, so now I'm going to take my mango agar gel sheet out of the fridge and cut it up. First, one long cut just like this. And then another cut here. And another cut here. And this is just judging by how much I think I can fit on top of a sushi roll. That's why I'm doing these cuts like this. And I'm just going to take one of the corners and lift it up just like this. And then pull away the sheet very delicately because it's a very tender and soft sheet of gel. Okay, and there we go. I'm just going to reserve this on the side until I need it. Okay, now I'm going to take half a sheet of nori and cover it with 120 grams of cooked and seasoned sushi rice and spread it nice and softly just like this. Quick tip, wet your hands so that the rice doesn't stick to them as much. Okay, and to cook sushi rice the way I do, then check out the link on the top left corner screen. Now I'm just going to flip this over on a bamboo rolling mat, or plastic one in this case. And then I'm going to add 2 streaks of sriracha hot sauce. So one way and back. Okay, and then I'm going to add on top of this some delicious salmon tartare. Now to make this, check out the link on the top left corner of your screen, which will take you to another video of mine that will show you exactly how to make this stuff. It's really, really nice. Okay, now I'm going to roll this up. So I'm just going to pull it over and seal it before it reaches the end of the half sheet. And then I'm going to roll it over and close. Okay, and then roll it over one more time just to press and firm it. And there we go. That's the sushi roll done. Now I'm going to add the tender mango gel back onto it. Perfect. And just to make sure it doesn't get damaged during the cutting, I'm going to add a piece of cling film and press it down with another bamboo rolling mat, or plastic one in this case again. Okay. And once that's done, I'm just going to cut this sushi roll. So first I'm going to cut it in half. And then I'm going to cut the halves into quarters and the quarters into eighths. I'm just going to take the sides off so that I have 8 neat pieces of sushi instead of 6 neat ones and the end pieces. So here we go. I'm just going to clean the knife on a wet rag, and then I'm going to cut the half into quarters and then the quarters into eighths. Just like this. Okay, once it's completely cut, you just refirm it again, just to make sure that anything that might have moved out of place while cutting is back in place. Okay, so there we go. I'm just going to remove the end pieces, which is just ½ centimeter, which I've cut off each side. And then I've got 8 beautiful pieces of sushi. Now I'm going to take a plate and I'm going to place them, but I'm going to place them bunched together instead of in separate bits because it looks better as a finished product with the head in the front. Okay, so now speaking of the head, I'm going to put it in front, and that's nearly done. And I've cut 2 more little paws just like the front ones, but for the back. And there we go. The tiger sushi roll is done. Voila. Okay, so there we go. This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button somewhere down there. Also, you can hit the share button by clicking right there. Just Facebook, share this puppy right now. Just click that button and then click continue and then done. Or I think it's that button and share. But anyway, I've made it very easy. Just click that button now. I'll just wait here. Have you clicked it? Okay, if not, then check out my website by clicking on top of me, and you can subscribe to my channel by clicking on the top right corner of your screen right now. Thank you for watching. See you guys next week. Goodbye.